Hi everybody, welcome to the Astrology Chat for June 11th, 2024. I hope everybody had a great couple of days. I just got like crazy busy. But the keys for today are to practice patience. If you practice patience and allow that patience to lead your focus, to lead your communications, to lead your interactions, you're going to allow yourself to develop an ability to be connected with who you are and what you want to create and what you want to express, and balance to the people around you. And when I say imbalance, it doesn't necessarily mean to not do something if somebody else doesn't understand it, but it does mean being able to learn how to explain and learn how to connect and express. And if that fails, then being like, okay, well, I still need to go do what I need to do anyway. Love you, deuces. Right? And so I say this because we have the moon in Leo today. The moon in Leo is all about expression. It's about that realness. This is the house of the sun. This is where we want to shine. This is where we take care of our creativity, our inner child, the energy of expression. And the moon is going to be in Leo until 3:16 p.m. Then it's going to go void and have a very long void until about 1:30 in the morning before it moves into Virgo. So most of the day is a Leo day. And we have this Leo day with a lot of energy on the table. We have the moon sextiling Venus and the sun. And this helps bring a levity to the day. This helps bring, if you're willing to try it, if you're willing to work on it, if you're willing to express these new realizations that you have about what you love, what really ignites you after Venus going through her cazimi with the sun. She's still there, but, you know, that energy of this new story, this new pattern, this new journey for Venus in your life, where there is this realization of like, oh, I don't love the things that I used to love. I don't want to do the things I used to do because I want to be in different places with different people. And that's totally cool. Like, allow yourself to have that, right? Allow yourself to connect with the broader world around you. Now, we do have a square. We have a couple squares. We have a square to Uranus that is really intense, right? Uranus can bring sudden changes. So this is where you're going to have patience and flexibility. Like, you're not going to be able to control everything around you. And I think like Leo sometimes forgets that it can't control everybody around it. It is a fixed sign. So you do have to allow people to be who they are, just like you want people to allow you to be who you are, right? Or at the very least, don't get in your way of that. We do have tension with the North Node today as well. And so all of us in one way or another are trying to figure out like who we are and where we fit in and how our relationships are falling. So again, this is where you need to have patience. Now we have a very interesting energy with Mars, right? Mars is in a square to Pluto retrograde and a semi-square to Mercury. And so both of these energies are saying, you know, you have to look at how your subconscious about the things underneath the surface have affected how you communicate and how you act. Like, we can all in one way or another say, well, this is just who I am, but no, that's not actually just who you are. Who you are right now is a result of a bunch of things that have happened to you before. And if you haven't processed your subconscious, if you haven't healed your inner wounds, things are going to be stagnating and coming up and expressing themselves in unusual and unexpected ways. Hence that square to Uranus. So this is where that grace and leading with patience and leading with love is going to be really, really important. Now, if you allow yourself to be honest about what you're working on, then the trine we have to Chiron is going to be really helpful because you're going to be healing. You're going to have this ability to be like, oh, I see that this is from that, or here is because of this. And you're allowed to put the pieces together in a way that just helps you develop a roadmap for your expression. Listen, wearing a crown doesn't make you royal. Being in front of a crowd doesn't make you a leader. It's being able to be accountable. It's being able to be strategic. It's being able to take critique. It's being able to see yourself outside of the glamour and allow yourself to really shine authentically. And honestly, at the end of the day, those are the people who really are royal, at least in my opinion. We do have an in conjunction to Saturn. And so this does lead to, again, this like you need to adjust things, right? Just let yourself adjust. Any emperor, any ruler that doesn't change with the times becomes obsolete. Don't be one of those people. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.